Force being really good. Yeah, I was impressed with Elder Force. It's like a tar removal that you don't mind just running out round 1. I was pretty happy with it. This does work. Okay, looking forward to it. Probably don't want double larva. Serious carryover potential. Yeah. Sometimes. Sometimes you just like kill your opponent's Witch's Apprentice and they get another Witch's Apprentice. Okay. I guess we're thriving. Does row matter? I guess I'll just play melee. Hey, Netflix. No wine that's horribly for me. I don't know. I think Koshchey is pretty good. I played it earlier in the season. I've admittedly only played like 3 games with the She Who Knows in my deck.
I propose we present them 2 scabbardless swords.
That said, this doesn't feel like the matchup where I want it. So what do we do here? I do not have dominance. I have both of my good crones. Don't really want to waste my Caretaker. I guess I just run the crones out so I can stick a Gancane. I don't think I can just give him round control, can I? It's okay. That's why I quarantined you off. You guys can have your crazy spam kingdom. Yeah, this is the Wangid list. Seems like a good enough Purify. So now I don't need to play the boost crone to have 2 relicts. Hey, glad you enjoy the streams. Appreciate it. Yep, let's Gancane.
Wouldn't touch a hair on my head, she said.
This puts us at dominance, so we can play riders. Or not. Fuck. Okay. I guess I'm playing this crone.
The senses can be fooled easily. Focus on its movements.
That's brutal.
Quiet the noise in your head.
Yeah, I guess. Oh my god. I actually get value. Draw current there and you win. Oh right, we're not drawing any cards. I forgot about that. What am I Nero either? This is kind of a problem. I can play the Gancane. Let's do this. That'll probably could be cheaper. Could also be a different card. I don't know. It's whatever. I don't think it's the most interesting card to push. Should force both his cards. Or a Colgrim. Cool. Happy to get the Colgrim. Now if I draw Nero, he has no points. Also, he didn't kill my She Who Knows.
Let their blood break their bones and spirit.
Well, we win. Cool. Oh, 11 points. 11 points! You could be renew? No, you couldn't. Yeah, he could have looted the She Who Knows. Not sure why he didn't. She Who Knows did seem pretty good here, not gonna lie. Hey, Captain
Figure
Canuck!
did support you back since you support us.
Thanks for the tier 1. Thanks for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Glad you enjoy the content.
What's better than a dead noble? 2 dead nobles.
I play ladder decks all the time, just not usually on patch week. I haven't tried the siege deck people are playing on ladder. I've tried a couple of siege lists though. We didn't really need this carryover. Yeah, our dreams did come true that game. Our opponent passed at the perfect time. If they had played one more card, maybe. No promises.
You shall die, worm.
More Nilfgaard. Blue coin. I don't know what I'm really looking for. I guess like Caretaker would be cool. Do I need that now though? I've got Larva into Bruxa into Riders into Pig. Pig into TA. I don't know, whatever. I mean, the only high-end gold Clog wants to play is, like, maybe Renew. You're not losing out on a whole lot.
No good wine will come from you, not even compost.
I don't even know if they want Letho. Letho's honestly kind of bad with Colgrim at Adrenaline 2. Or Adrenaline 1.
All these signs can mean but one thing. Bells tinkling a lively melody, and they cling to me like pups.
Yeah, the Maxi's nice. I guess I should have mulled for Renew. Or not Renew, for Neuromancy. That's a pretty big hit.
A witch's best friend
Let's
is a
do
pet,
this. I'll just throw this TA somewhere. Gurney's just a completely different deck than Koshchey. You can't really compare them. They're trying to do completely different things. I want my Nero. I also want that. Play to gauge when it's right. You just gotta get a feel for your matchups. Know what they're trying to do. Know what round lengths your opponent's good in. Know when you have to push. It's just something you get with experience.
I like
What would I compare Frostpunk to? Honestly, like, kind of Dwarf Fortress. In like a really rough way. That'd be my closest comparison. I don't play a lot of games, so I don't know.
I shall do as you command. Got ya! You bleating son of a dope!
What is the difference between boost and strengthen on a highest revision gold like Ratcatcher is? The big thing is Ozrel, right? Like when you're boosting your either Ozrel or She Who Knows value, because the boost doesn't carry over, but strengthen does.
It is peace you desire. Prepare for war.
Snap and duck. Heckling kill.
I'm drawing the Koshchey. I'm probably supposed to just be happy that I'm drawing the Koshchey. If he clogs me twice, I'm not. Oh no. Oh no.
Great deal, my lord.
Naught can stop me. Not even death.
Saving 2 point and no. I kinda wanna play the Heat Wave too. Oh, okay, well, or not. Defender's gone, I'm a lot more happy to hold the Heat Wave. You shouldn't be able to clog me here.
Your blade is just an extension of your will.
Good. Now the Sea Wave does mean we're gonna miss on a Thrive, but whatever. I have one relic. I guess Maxie's the worst card in my hand. Oh, it is a relic. That's true. Even better.
This shit.
You shall know the Emperor's fury!
Still has a coded weapons left. Let's play around that. Okay, your defender's good. That's a bit of a problem, actually. You got it the other way around. It's 10 for 13, and you get carryover. It's not really that good.
Justice, a trial by ordeal.
Plays it early. God. He's gonna left out too. Gross.
Improvise. Hey, my eyes are down there.
Win anyway? Hey, played around the coded weapons. We win by the carryover. Amazing. It worked. Pretty nice against Clog. Don't have any control for it. At least not that Clog version.
Any last words?
It really doesn't need a nerf, guys. Really doesn't need a nerf. Not even like top 10 cards in this deck. No. Monster has a lot of really good cards. This one, I don't believe is one of them. But there are a lot of very, very good cards in this deck. What? It takes me to say She Who Knows is a good card. Should we to queue into like a matchup that has reasonable control and the card to not trade miserably?
Bang, kaboom, shit, how'd that go?
There are matchups where this card's really good for sure. It like helps that this is like such a strong greedy deck too. Where like if your opponent's a greedy deck that doesn't have control, you do actually kind of just outpoint them because you're also just a really powerful greedy deck. It's good at 9 of the 10 games you played. I don't think it was supposed to be good in our first game tonight, but I don't know what our opponent's last 2 cards were.
You've met your match, puppet.
Sticks use an answer for She Who Knows, sacrifice an answer to Koshchey. Sure. I don't know, you're saying it's like 13 provision bait? It like doesn't help you win round 1 when it gets answered too, which means you're losing round control.
Then take fly, eh?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. There's a lot of cards in this deck that kind of win the game when they go unanswered. Like Witch's Apprentice. Like in Drago Larva. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Like, this thing's just gonna keep going. You could play Boost Crone. Just don't need this, right? Get Riders out. I could just do that, yeah. Cool card. You can play it in round 2. Maybe it'll live in round 2. So I need to find my Koshchey. Kind of want my thingy as well. I'm just gonna kick this. Actually, is how I find the thing. This is a 9. This is better. Okay, we're drawing Koshchey. Can't really be sad about that. Yeah, winning round 1 is so much easier now.
Almost done. The quill is mightier than the sword.
Just let that go. Like, I don't think that matters too much this round. Let's just build up to get to our Witch Apprentices. So we get to go Witch Apprentice and then a Nero Necromancy Witch Apprentice.
If the king demands a head, I'll give him yours.
Okay.
Tread carefully, lest this semester be your last.
It's a Gerhardt. Okay, he's gonna try to stick Gerhardt. That's going away. I mean, if he wants to win, then he should win. So we're gonna Necro for our other Witch's Apprentice, then play Gan King, then pass.
Universe of which even the sages have not dreamt.
Oh yeah, I want to play She Who Knows too. Right.
Quick, move those hooves! We're both in hand.
What is She Who Knows next to Brewis? Is there a cauldron somewhere? Why? Oh, just to break them up. Yeah.
It's war. 7 limbs, blood, and guts.
Did you see that?
Okay, how big is this? Healing 4. I think I'm doing this first. I'm pretty sure I'm playing both no matter what.
Hey, my eyes, they don't yet.
Expect you to survive? No. Is anti-carryover scary? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Oh my god. Well, now we do. There's a lot of points on Hubert. It's most of the Dandelion carryover.
I am devoured only to be born anew.
How much damage does it take in this turn? I'm not drawing super live, right? It's like Larva, Bruxa, Koshchey, Wild Hunt Rider. I think there's a Gancane in the next 5 too. Something like that. Bloody Baron's good for us. Snow Tortoise. It's only taking 1. I'll take that. Yeah, Yeah, we're drawing a Nero, sure. It's a problem. Not necessarily. I don't think Monsters is like overperforming as a faction. It's certainly one of the most powerful cards in the faction, though. It was Damage Crown. I thought it was a Gankane. I think Gankane's like one more down. But I forgot about the Nero. Okay. I think I play greedy here. I have a Thrive to 6 anyway, so it's not like my leader on the this Thrive is gonna knock me out of range. So I think I'm just gonna end the turn here. And if he has 4 damage, I feel silly, but like Boiling Oil kills this anyway. So I think waiting is just kind of free. Eh. I don't have a vampire deck this season. What's he got? I guess I'll just take 6 onto that. Did he not draw a Siege? It's not possible, right? Wait, it's just not playing Siege? I don't get it. Did you not want it? Don't think we needed She Who Knows there. Oh, you misclicked. That sucks. Could I share the list? Yeah. Do I not have it in a tab? Oh, well. I'll try to get it after this game. I thought I had a link. Someone else in chat might. She Who Knows wins again. That was not a She Who Knows game. That was just Koshchey. Like, it's important to note, like, when you actually need the points for this card. Just don't brick. Nah, Koshchey gets all the credit for that one. Koshchey and Maxi. Maxi carried.
My duty? To stick my nose.
Yeah, she got 3 for carryover, but it wasn't relevant. You sub instead of She Who Knows. That is the thing. Like, there's not really great options. If you're going non-devotion, the best bet's probably like renew for a crone, which isn't very exciting. Like, that's honestly the best argument to like play this card, is that instead of playing this, you're playing like literal Spear Tip, which isn't really any more exciting. Old Spear Tip is also kind of garbage. Yikes. I mean, it's justified. It's just gets brutally answered. Like, you kind of just don't want a 13 prof card. But even if you drop it to like 10, I don't really know what you're gaining. You could play like Axie and something else. Oh, you could play Yigurn. Yigurn Nosrel is a pretty good answer. You even have it consumed for the Yigurn and the Crone. That grants Spirit Tip before the expansion. I don't think it should have. I didn't like Spirit Tip in this deck when I played it. Necromancy can be for Gankane, it can be for Witch Apprentice, it can be for Indraga Larva. This deck just has a lot of really, really powerful bronzes. Nice. You know, we just like play it in our last play in round 2 and hope that it lives. I mean, if they want to nerf it, they probably just like nerf the provs. I don't know. I don't know what a good nerf to it is. You could drop the power on Blightmaker if you really want to. There's a ton of things they could do. Just depends what their goals are. Like turn 1 Necro for Larva. I want to get this down. I want to. I don't know. Whatever. She Who Knows. Won't that just like have the She Who Knows give resilience to the 1? It's not bad. I'm not drawing Koshchey, so let's bottom, I guess, Necker. I'm playing the Wangid deck. I never said I'd be against playing a deck with it, but it wasn't going to be in any of the decks that I built myself. Still not totally sold on the card, but it's putting up results. Could just play Caretaker here. Kind of a fun card to play. It's fine. I do like Resilience as a mechanic. I don't like how swingy it feels, but like it feels pretty miserable when you get invoked. Do I like the list? We're 3-0 right now. I don't know. Feels alright. If I lead on this, then when this gets invoed, at least I have a turn where this grows. Should have made a relic. I have a relic buff already. Whatever. And then when this gets invoed, I guess if he leader charges, I still have enough 25. Leader charge is pretty good here. Leader charge actually kind of ruins me here. He doesn't do it. Okay, well, we're gonna keep trying to bleed the ball. It's not like I want to play this in round 3. Oh, the one's here! Oh, whoops. Okay. It's still fine. It's still fine. I saw the 25 and knew I was row stacking the whole time. I just assumed this was still on. Ignored your song request. Oh no. Memories of you. Okay. It is queued. The opponent's gonna have the carryover. I can't really do anything about it. Cool.
What is it you want?
You have our undivided attention.
I'll take that. that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I'm not gonna draw the Koshchey. Okay, we got it. I don't know what he still had in deck that he was trying to thin. She Who Knows plays for carryover again. Yeah, like here I think it's actively costing us the game. I think this if it was any other card, I think we're in good spot. But like, it getting invoed. Maybe we should just take the Heatwave first? I don't know.
I bring death, quite literally.
But it also should just like have another leader charge here.
I shall flog them into submission.
Yep.
I wonder what these snares would have captured this time.
The adrenaline effect is bugged, just don't worry about it. It'll be next patch. I don't think they'll hotfix it mid-season.
All gentlemen have their vices.
Oh, I should do this in the other order. I'm losing a Ratcatcher's point. Win anyway?
Prepare to suffer and die.
Valuable is clean, and just
Deck is busted. I think it just doesn't matter what you put in the deck.
Unleash the squall! Attack!
You just played for carryover and we won. Oh, I didn't get the deck looked. I'm sure someone in chat has a... Oh, try to remind me at the end of the game. Okay, there we go. Is that it? That looks like it. Let's play our Thrives. So we go Larva into Broxa into Rider into Witch Apprentice. Probably the worst matchup for Relics. It's okay, it's rank 1. Who knows what our opponent will do. No Tortoise. Necromancy can be for pigs, it can be for larvas, it can be for gain. It does a lot.
I only loot corpses, but sometimes they're quite fresh.
Yeah, kind of punished. Unless if I play this, I make like Freak Show pretty good here. He has a Jackal anyway. And if he doesn't kill it, then I just Witch Apprentice next turn. Yeah, no, Granny has the benefit of like not trying to hold on to a combo, so it's much easier to play out your whole hand every round. But the combo round from Koshchey is pretty nuts, and it is hard, especially like in that matchup head to head. If you care about the head to head, it is difficult for Granny to bleed that out effectively. I guess I can just do this. I'm surprised this deck's not playing a Duragare. I guess like the cuts aren't trivial. Like this card's not very important, but your other 5Ps are all really good. Yeah, gross. Yeah, this is Wangid's list. She goes for lock. I could see it. I could see it. We do gain a lot of probs.
I can't wait to hear your wicked flesh sizzle.
They're pretty bad. They don't trigger your Thrives either. Nice. I mean, it definitely opens up the deck a bit. It's just whether or not you care about the polarization. It's like sort of the same thing with Reents from last night. Like, is it worth 13 provs? Not really, but what else are you playing instead? I don't want this pig. How am I playing this? Go like Larvas, Maxi, Canonero, Wispus. Okay, I think we're still doing this. Getting the larvas. Deck polarization. Having like a lot of your provisions concentrated in just a couple of cards makes your short rounds better. Because you have just like more points and fewer cards is the idea. You also only play so many cards in a game, so you'd rather have low prov stuff stuck in your deck. Matters less when your low prop stuff plays for as many points as it does, though. Like, I could see this deck honestly just wanting, like, Roach Knickers for polarization. It just doesn't have a use for the probs, so just make winning round 1 easier. Like, if this deck gets round control, how does it lose? Not drawing its stuff. Roach Knickers also helps with that. Drawing everything. Sweet. So I don't want to Nero for a gold because I'm just drawing my golds. Hey, Life Coach. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hope your stream went well. We are playing Wangid's Monsters deck.
Evil's not going anywhere.
I think I'm killing that. I think. He still has Freak Show, too. He still has the other one as well. I think we just ignore it. Just, like, accept that we're not gonna keep a card. Then this never comes down. It's just like killing doesn't do anything. You'd probably cut a Nero, but I don't know. Like, when your bronzes are as good as they are, you don't really mind a Neroing for a Gancan or a Witch Apprentice. Especially if you're still playing Necromancy. A Nero to find Crones early on is nice. It's a little weird, I don't know.
Love to hear a beg from Ace. Not that it helps.
You could play Decree instead. All your cards are units. That's nice. Just depends how the props work out. Yeah, District is fine. Just gotta have room for it. I'm gonna go Iteran to get an extra copy. You just don't need it.
Well, we've not had enough.
Yeah, Heatwave's not great. I don't usually like Heatwave in these types of decks. Because, like, a lot of the time you're holding Heatwave... Like, you're incentivized to hold the Heatwave to, like, the middle of your Koshchey turn, because that's when your opponent plays the thing you need to answer. And then you lose a ton of Koshchey points. Usually prefer something like Axie in the slot in Thrive decks. Or at least in, like, Koshchey decks. He's bleeding my She Who Knows. I'm incentivized to play another card here, so I actually keep the,
My lads will make sure of that.
Sabbath? Wait. Yeah, because he has to... He doesn't have to play another card. Wait. That's still just a Nero for Gankane. It's first a Nero. Am I a She Who Knows fan now? No, not really.
Didn't touch a hair on my head, she said.
Playing because it's the Wangid deck, and Wangid played it. Lock Axie split, yeah. It is like more moving parts against like Hyper or against Clog, but I don't know.
Never thought I'd look so damn fetching in villains.
Yeah, I mean that's what he did, right? Like, am I just mulliganing this? Like, I'm pretty sure it's my worst card here. If I need it, I can Nero for it. I don't really want it.
Unfortunately, transformation robs them of speech.
Don't think I have a reason to lead her this turn. I think this is over, yeah. Don't think I have a reason to kill that before Koshcheying. Maybe I do. Eh. It's a few points, but he still has Witchfinder. I guess he still has Witchfinder. I guess I could just jam the Koshchey. What's he gonna do? Okay, there's 9 coins.
The job's a job.
Yep. He has no way to apply bounty and have 9 coins. Pretty sure this is just over. I don't think he has an out.
Knowledge is a
Cool.
great power.
Once again, the carryovers are irrelevant. So I think we've had one game where the She Who Knows carryover mattered so far. That's not the first game that's happened tonight, Applar. That is not the first game that's happened.
How can I help?
She Who Knows baited him into using leader and logging around too. Is that what it is? Does She Who Knows just make opponents misplay out of fear?
Perhaps a different degree. An active one.
So we don't have access to our She Who Knows in round 1, but I'm not very sad about that. Good night, Wakaka, is the ultimate bait card. I really thought we were gonna play this deck for an hour, and my opinion on She Who Knows was gonna completely turn around. I went into this thinking, okay, Wangid's a genius. He wouldn't be playing She Who Knows if the card wasn't good. I don't know, man. Let's just get the bad crone down. Larva change was unnecessary. I mean, that's what it was, though. It was a change. It wasn't like a nerf. It wasn't really a buff. It was just a tweak. I like it. I think it makes the card a little more prescriptive, rather than just wanting to go in every single monsters deck. I think that's generally how bronzers should be designed, rather than just being generically really powerful. It should be certain decks really want them, and certain decks don't, and how archetypes are defined are based on the bronzes that play well with them. I would hope so.
10% for peace of mind.
I don't think it's a big word. What's Caretaker doing? It's a relic. It does a lot of things. It removes locks, it removes poisons, it removes bounties. Nope. It is consistent with every other Thrive interaction. Deploys happen before the card enters play, and then Corinthia enters play and triggers the Thrive. I think most syndicates that I've seen this season have played Witchfinder. The card's just nuts. I'm gonna try to take my riders that turn, but eh. How strong do I think this monster's deck is? Seems really good.
I can't wait to hear your wicked flesh sizzle.
points. Okay, still get the Thin Riders. Nice. Yeah, this is the downside of Witch Apprentice. In most matchups you don't have this trouble, but opponent killing all of our shit. So this is 7, puts us to 19, and this puts us to 23.
Wouldn't touch a hair on my head, she said.
Really? Okay.
Quick! Move those hooves! Or we'll both be hung!
She Who Knows. So what I'm missing Corinthia. I could also just like go for the 2-0 and then have She Who Knows left over. That actually seems kind of okay. I don't think we've lost a game yet. Yeah, I think win rates on per rank agree with that rating. Oh, ST is definitely below SK, but unless someone finds something. Oh, yikes.
You'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
Slow and gentle.
Is Reddit complaining about SK? Wait, what would they be complaining about? MVP. Pretty sure I still just want to play this. Because I actually have a relic pocket. Maybe we get the 2-0?
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
We do get our card though.
Requires patience.
Okay. Well, we played yet another 10 for 13 that won the game. Overwhelming
Any
hunger.
last words?
Stop playing for the clickbait title. Do I even need to? This deck can't lose. What does it matter if I keep playing? Whether I'm like 8-0 or 15-0, what's the difference? 100% is 100%. That said, deck might be too good for rank 1. Might need to switch just off of that principle. There he's supposed to pick a larva. Makes this deck good? You play a bunch of the best bronzes in the game. The only good bronze in the game you don't get to play in this deck is Blatemaker. And you have an incredible 5-card round 3. Like, this deck gets all the All-Stars. Gets Indrega Larva, gets Bruxa, gets Witch Apprentice, gets Gancane. This card's really good. It's a 9 for 5. It's a 9 for 5. The bronzes are so good, this deck actually plays Necromancy to get them back. I'm not complaining. I am happy the bronzes are good. I enjoy playing with good bronze cards. Consensus Larva are better now. They're better in decks like this. They're worse in the decks that only thrive them to like 5 or 6. But in the decks that can get it bigger, Larvas are probably better. I mean, I'm drawing my Witch Apprentice. I'm gonna be missing Caretaker, Ratcatcheress, but there's a real chance these cards are just better. Not finding She Who Knows until round 3 might make me want to shuffle though. I'm just gonna get rid of Necker. I don't know if he's playing Rare Cat. No, the bronzes are good just because they're good. Like, this card's like a beast at 4p. This card's like almost a Goliath at 5p. And when you're Necromancying it, it's better than a Goliath. Like, Necromancy on this, when you have one Relict in play, is 1 more point than a Goliath. She knows is literally Goliath for 5 proms for. Yeah. Well, we get a lot of cards discounted. We also, use those provisions on things that matter, like playing 13 for 10, or 10 for 13s. I'm so not used to having the, the smaller number be first. Just feels kind of wrong. I'm not triggering my thrives. It's kind of sad. I just like play Gancane and pass.
Hey, my eyes are going here.
I don't know. Depends what power level they want bronzes at. I think generally the game is more fun when bronzes aren't just filler. Wait. He was Vi this whole time? Oh. I maybe should have realized that. I kind of just thought that he was Wholesome Deathwish. I might lose this game. Whoops. Not sure what I could... I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that, though. It's too slow. I want my She Who Knows. Fuck! This card's terrible. I don't have my Heat Wave either. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. I hate She Who... Well, no, because now this is the game we didn't draw She Who Knows and we're gonna lose.
Be gone.
So what's the plan? Am I, like, hoping to hold on to leader? Just spend the Corinthian now? No, I should be playing on melee. You are right. This is just like bad old Koshchey habits. of wanting to play in the empty row. It shouldn't end up mattering. I'm gonna play Ratcatcheress.
I'll show my mother she's wrong.
The moon, how bright it shines.
What's he got? This is what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's depressing. Oh no, 19. Oh. Okay, we're in this? Question mark? Exclamation point?
Bells tinkling a lively melody, and they cling to me like pups.
It's crucial not to lose your head.
I guess Card might have been better than Leader. I still have Heatwave. Last play Heatwave is pretty good. Yeah, I was supposed to Leader there. This extra carryover. Oh, this is too slow. Okay, well, or we can just lose. Our opponent missed Vise! We win! We win! Okay, second game where She Who Knows was the nuts. Orphan Tears! No! Why are you sniping my 100% win rate deck? Let me have my clickbait. God, it's Nilfgaard too. This is the matchup I can actually lose. And I'm on the bad coin. Maybe he's not a Prothens deck. Okay, good start, good start. So we can do this, then we can do this, and we can TA something. I don't know why this is TA. This feels weird as TA instead of Lamp. Cloggers. It's a bad matchup. Nilfgaard in general just tends to have control. Cloggers is probably better for us than other Nilfgaards. Oh, I didn't pocket. Whatever. I think I want to hold on to this so that I can actually answer Defender. I don't know what they'll do. I think as of right now, Monster's win rate isn't that high, so I don't know if they're in that much of a rush or that much of a need to nerf anything.
Lieutenant Flout will lead the scouts.
I mean, you can still invo me. He definitely plays Invo if he's playing Heatwave. We'll do this first. Man. Invo is such a messed up card.
Rise, my daughters, born of my blood.
No tortoise. I mean, if She Who Knows in the deck, you gotta jam it at some point, right? Okay, I'm happy with Vilgefortz. I'll take that. I'll take a Vilgefortz. He's playing a variant of mid-range Nilfgaard. It hasn't clogged me at all. He's played a Van Morlem Hunter. I guess this like implies ball. Just not want Maxi. I've already found everything. Just like find something that's worth tempo. That was both Blightmakers. Yeah, I can't play this. I could have Nero Larva. It's like kind of slow. Yeah, this is ladder. I can just do this. I don't think he's Clog. Like, he's playing cards that would not go in Clog. Here's me. But I also, like, have all of my cards, so it's like, I don't know. Even if he does happen to be Clog, do I care? Okay, so we're losing our card. Let's trade to Simplify.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with dust.
Maybe this is just a good card. 7v8. Like, all my cards are good. I think I'm okay with this. So we got Heatwave, Vilga, and the lock round 1. He still has Invo. And like whatever finishers he's playing. I think he's a Reen stack. Drop. He might be. He might be. So Neurancy's going to be Caretaker. I'm just gonna play this, I think. If he answers it, he answers it. Just get my Thrive. Next turn I can Caretaker. I think I like this to turn the pig on. We're not growing a Gancane. I should have positioned this better. It shouldn't matter, I still have 2 relicts, but I guess this row is also gonna fill, it just doesn't matter at all. Yep, there's the Rinks, Woodland dies. Dignity me, please.
I never err in my predictions.
Is he a T-board deck? Yeah, I mean, the Reigns is good here. The Reigns is definitely good here. Not sure it's good enough. He's got a yen for 16, and then something else.
Magic dice. This world
Yeah, we
dies
win
with
this.
No, I don't nibble at them, they fall right out.
Around Vincent. No, we haven't cut She Who Knows. Got him. Got him. Okay, we saved the 100%. We saved the 100%. We beat the Orphan Tear Snipe.